You are scared of trans people using the bathrooms because you are scared of real men and what they do. You're not scared of a healed person expressing themselves as a girl. You're just afraid of men, and instead of saying that, you create laws where you deny people the right to express themselves and play into the systems how they're expressing themselves. So it's just like, the fuck? Tell the truth. Men are the problem. People are angry that other people want to express themselves because they're not allowed to express themselves outside of the gender role that they were given. Welcome to Nova Talks Beauty, where we talk about mental health and social issues and see where those integrate and societal problems that the world likes to ignore, but I don't. So today we're going to be talking about how men are the fucking problem. We're going to talk about the trans community. Let's begin with how men are the common denominator. I don't think people hate trans people at all. And in this video, I'm going to talk about gender and how we're put into boxes so often from the time we were born in relation to what I'm about to talk about. But people don't want to admit men are the problem. They want this romance movies. They want the Disney Channel shows. They want the fairy tale stories about Prince Charming and Superman. But in real life, men are dangerous. In real life, men are disrespectful. They're not protective. And like I said in my last video, is it men or is it masculine? It's definitely men. Men who embody masculine energy, divine masculine energy, or divine feminine energy are typically safer than just men without any type of safe energy. And within the trans community and like all this hate that I see going around and misunderstanding, the common denominator is men. Because we'll have some people say like, oh, like I don't mind girls transitioning, but like I hate when a man does it. Or it'd be like, oh, why would she change? Why would she transition? The society claimed word is transition. So why would she transition to a man? The common denominator is being a man. And it's also toxic perception because people don't like when men are expressive. And people can't fathom that a woman would want to express themselves as a man. As society's definitions of the two things, you know? And before I go into that, let me get back to the point that I was just saying. Why the fuck, when we are immediately birthed, we're placed in boxes? As soon as I was birthed, I was labeled by my sexual parts. Isn't that weird? Isn't that stupid as hell? It's weird. Pierce your ears, wear pink. One day you'll put on makeup, wear wigs. I mean, like, I love this shit, and I don't blame a man for wanting to do this shit. It's an expression, it's beauty, it's love. Everyone is allowed to experience beauty, and once men or genetically described boys come out, they're immediately put in boxers and told to wear blue and told that, oh, like, you were just man, like you're not, like, it's like kind of like a you're nothing. And then we grow up in society where everyone has to fit into the boxes of what it means to be pink and what it means to be blue. But what if somebody wants to be green, and then we're gonna shun them out? And I feel like people don't like expression of men. They like them to stay as they are. Because we have put so many people in this box of man, boy, work, blue, we know the truth behind those things. We know that men are violent. We know that men don't protect. We know that men lie, emotionally manipulate, and they are usually the perpetrators of violence, rape, domestic violence. They're the leading factors. They're the ones causing issues. They're the ones projecting insanity, actually, and they're the ones that can't produce communities. And so as a society, we have dethroned men, but we don't want to admit it. And therefore, when people put in boxes by pink and blue, man and woman, girl or boy, try to either transition to a boy, something that society has collectively dethroned because of the violence they perpetuate, it's like, what the fuck? Why are you doing that? Oh my God. And then when it's a man expressing themselves in a beauty manner, because people box beauty for only girls and they don't allow men to express beauty too, which is just, you know, beauty is anything you make it, and they don't let men have that type of expression. It becomes like this, oh, I'm afraid of them. But it's not even, it's not even just the fact that they're expressing. It's just like, oh, like, you were labeled with man, therefore I can't see you outside of the stigma that men perpetuate on the daily basis. And it's like, society is funny. You guys don't want to tell the truth, but you want to persecute the truth. You don't want to teach us the truth, but you want to put in laws that deny people access to self-expression, when the real problem is that we need to hold men and undivine people accountable for perpetuating violence and make men fear the consequences of rape, the consequences of child abandonment, the consequences of murder, the consequences of domestic violence, the consequences, like, you know, you can do this with me. You as a woman or as a man have witnessed the problems that men create. Because women create beauty, love, life, and men create problems, violence, and anger. And we know that, and we know it's the truth. And that's why I'm saying in my last video, it's not the masculine energy, it's the men that don't embody masculine or feminine energy. Because we have all these memes where people feel more comfortable around feminine men, but they also shit on feminine men because they are still having this little societal programming that we like to ignore. They're operating out of that insecurity, out of that wound, and don't want biological men to express themselves. And that plays into the problem of telling little boys that they can't be expressive, that they can't wear makeup, that they can't paint their nails, that they can't have long hair, that they can't you know, express themselves through clothes. And you know, and it's like, we go back to the religion thing. That's why I don't like religion, because religion will uphold this manly protective thing, but in reality the pastor's a rapist. God, like I said it, in reality the pastor's a pedophile. In reality the pastor isn't a protector of his family. He's actually the child abuser. And the mothers that are not connected to the divine feminine and are just unconscious beings are also abusers and turn a blind eye to protecting the children of this world and the creations of this world. And the divine being that we all have access to is denied because we don't want to admit the problems of unconscious beings, which are men, and which is the conscious without the subconscious, without the expression, because the subconscious is the expression, you know. Yeah, it's a whole thing, isn't it? What do you guys think? Comment, like, subscribe if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, we love everyone here. But it does need to be talked about because it also plays a role into mental health, because people are angry that they can't express themselves. People are angry that other people want to express themselves because they're not allowed to express themselves outside of the gender role that they were given. And yeah, and I think trans people are very strong. I feel like they're very bright. I feel like they're very true to themselves, true to their expression, and they don't give a fuck what anyone thinks, and I love that. And I also think that people love to just pick and choose because, bro, if I put on boy clothes right now and shaved my head and fit into the box of what they call boy, but still said I was a girl, like, what makes me different than a trans person? I don't know, like I've always had that thought, like people like to accept certain things and not accept certain things. It's like there's a lot of gay girls that dress in very masculine clothes and have very masculine energy. And like that's why I don't even like the word transition, because those people are also not fitting into what society wants them to be. So why aren't they trans? Why aren't they rejected? Why aren't they not allowed to express themselves? Why aren't people fearing them? You know what I mean? And like people put all these labels on systems and stuff. It's like the bathroom systems, like you are scared of trans people using the bathrooms because you are scared of real men and what they do. You're not scared of a healed person expressing themselves as a girl. You're just afraid of men, and instead of saying that, you create laws where you deny people the right to express themselves and play into the systems how they're expressing themselves. So it's just like, the fuck? Tell the truth. Men are the problem. Like people are talking about all the like, oh, like protect your turkeys. Men are fucking them too, and it's like, and I even seen a video the other day. It's like trans women are not the problem. It's just men. It's just men. And people are trying to deny that fact. And I seen a video the other day where it was like a man literally admitted through his mouth that he objectifies women, like he watches porn because it's just something to watch, it's just something new. When he looks at a woman on the beach, he just sees her body, he just sees what she looks like. And people are literally so fucking dumb. They literally was like, oh, at least he's being honest. Like, you guys, and like even people like P. Diddy, you guys love when men are confident in their evil and don't want to persecute it until you learn that they are running sex trafficking and killing little girls and raping babies and holding women like modern day slaves for their sexual pleasures. No one wants to hold the sex industry, porn industry accountable because that would protect women and persecute men. We see what's perpetrated on those sites. It's the violence of men against women. Everything is the violence of men that are not divinely feminine or masculine against women. And people are scared of that. And people are also playing into a toxic society when they are uncomfortable around a man expressing themselves as anyone, honestly, no matter the gender that no matter the gender part that describes who they are in society, people are so threatened by self-expression. And it's like, tighten up. Just tighten up. Like, it's really weird. But this video was always to stand with trans people. They're fucking bold. They're fucking great. They're fucking normal. They're fucking beauty and creation. This is also a video to tell you to express yourself in any type of way that you want. No one gives a fuck. Just stop. Let's start shedding light on the issues of men in our society. How dangerous it is to deny people the right of expression, and how dangerous, because they grow into men that aren't divine and that are harmful. And so yeah, I just want to collectively say that you guys are going to see me in the same outfit in the next video where I talk about something else, so stay tuned. I love you so much. That's my take on trans expression and how men are the problem. Love you.